guys, on this video I'm just gonna power up this for the very first time. So as you can see, I still haven't taken out the whole packaging, which I highly suggest doing so before you turn it on. Hold it down till we see the Apple logo. And so this is the very first time when you turn it on. It's pretty much the same thing when you guys restore an iPhone or any iPad. It's the same thing, same settings. It's gonna tell you hi, set up your iCloud and all that stuff. So there you go. Like I said, so let's just press the home button and we're gonna slide this. And here we have the language. So we're gonna pick English. For region, we can pick US, I guess. Or you guys can pick any other one. Let's pick Canada. Why not? And then your Wi-Fi network, right? Okay, once you guys are connected to your main Wi-Fi, you just have to, well, you can pick to enable services or not. I always suggest doing so. There's the Touch ID, okay? So you can set this up later or set it up right now. I actually don't want this because I want everybody to access my iPad Pro, not just me. So we're just gonna set that up later. And we're just gonna set up later on. So we're just gonna press continue. And then your passcode. Again, in my case, I don't want to set up passcode and we're gonna skip that part. So all you guys have to do is don't add passcode. It's gonna give you a warning and then you just go on. So again, I'm not setting up password because I don't want to be putting in a passcode every time I use this. At this point, you guys can restore if you guys have an iPad from before or anything like that. Okay, whichever you had, maybe you had an iPad mini, iPad Air, or even iPad 1 or 2, you guys can still sign up with your iCloud and there you go, and restore it. It's gonna take a while for everything to load up again, and you can also restore from iTunes backup connecting to your computer. That's another one. Okay, remember, if you do that, you don't have to pay for any space because the backup's on your computer, right? Set up a new iPad if you guys haven't had an iPad before, and then you're gonna have to create an Apple ID and so on. That's really easy. That's just using your email. So have that handy with you, your email, and guys are gonna have to create a password, which just needs a capital letter and a number right in there. Okay, so just think about that right now. And what we're gonna do in this case is just restore from a backup. Okay, so that's our next step. Okay, so if you put in your Apple ID and all that stuff, all you guys have to put is agree to terms and conditions. Okay, then it's gonna set up. So once again, I'm doing a restore from my previous iPad. Okay, so I have an iPad 3, so this is a big update for me, and I can see right here which one I can choose. Okay, so I'm gonna choose the latest backup, and that's today, and then it's gonna ask me for my password for this additional Apple ID that I have. Okay, from there, like I said, it's restoring from my cloud, so you guys are gonna see this, and it's gonna take a long time, so we're just gonna get back to this once it's all done. And it will take, depending on how much information you had, I had a bunch of information, so I'm guessing it's gonna take around 30 minutes to an hour to restore everything, and then to load all the apps that I had, it's gonna take another 30 minutes, just because I had a bunch of stuff on my previous iPad, which was a 64 gig. This is the 128 gig. However, it's the same steps for any iPad Pro that you got. So if you got the 32 gig, same steps. 128 gig like this one, same steps. If you got the 3G version, same thing. Okay, so let's just keep waiting for this. Okay, so right after, you guys should get this message. So update completed. Just click on continue, and again, it's gonna ask you to set up Touch ID. In this case, I'm not gonna do that, so I'm gonna do that later. So it will ask you for your iCloud. Siri, for example, is something that I would highly suggest turning on. And then you finally, welcome to iPad. So just tap there. And again, this will take almost forever to do, okay? I'm gonna set this up. It's gonna ask me for my Facebook and stuff like that. But basically, at this point, you guys are done. You just have to wait for all your apps to load and everything. That's how it looks like. And this is the first time turning on the iPad, so that's why it looks like it does. Okay, after that, you guys can customize your wallpaper and everything that you got in there. Remember, if you're doing like me, restoring, it will take some time, especially if you have really heavy apps such as me. I have a bunch of apps that each one is a gig, so that will take some time. Anyways, that's it for this video tutorial. If you guys have any questions, comments, you can write them down here below in the comments area, and don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.